Hi guys, it's me, Wanda. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I know I look like a hot mess right now. Story time. Last week, myself, my son, and my husband, we went to his company picnic. And came home. A couple of days later, my son got sick, then I got sick, and then my husband got sick. So, looks like the BA2 done bit us in the ass. This whole house has it, except for my mother. I am fully vaccinated and boosted, and I attributed my mild COVID-like symptoms to being vaccinated and boosted. I know many of you guys don't believe in that and you beat it yourself, but I do have underlying health conditions, and I believe that because of me being vaccinated, I think that probably helped me having mild to moderate symptoms. So, what have I experienced? Initially, it started with a sore throat. And, okay, so Sunday was the day that we went to the picnic. Sunday. And that day, my son was saying that he wasn't feeling well. So, later on that night, I started, in the back of my throat, I felt like this scratchiness, you know, the scratchiness. And I'm thinking, oh God, what is this, you know? And I gargled with the Listerine, and you know, I attributed me not having sore throats to the Listerine. So if you have the Listerine Gold is my go-to. The nasty kind, you know, the kind that when you were a kid, your parents had, because they didn't have all the sweet flavors. You would take the nasty ass Listerine Gold. So, you know, and it kind of like went away. So I'm like, okay, cool. But then my son progressively got sick. And then that Monday, the scratchiness came back, but it was worse. So then I said, okay, let me take my vitamin C. I have 3,000 milligrams of liposomal liquid vitamin C. I started taking zinc 50 milligrams and vitamin D 10,000 milligrams. Normally I take 5,000. Is it milligrams or micrograms? I don't know, but it's 5,000. And you know, that seems to do, like, whenever I feel like something coming on, that's like something I would take, and then it would just disappear or go away. But this time, this shit didn't do that. It was like, heifer, no. And so after that, I noticed that my nasal mucosa, or the nose, in the back of the nose, I started to feel like it burned, like this burning sensation inside of my nose. Let me go outside. My house is a mess too, by the way. No one is cleaned up. So, kind of embarrassed, but I don't give a damn. Oh, my baby is back. Sweeping the floor. So my baby is back. Going outside, sit in the sun. Okay, later. So, and I have been sitting in the sun. But I don't want to sit in the sun. I'll sit in my swing. I need some Kleenex. Josh, can you hand me some Kleenex? Please? Right? Or a napkin. Thanks. I'm on camera. Okay. So back to what I was saying. And you know, the brain fog is so real. Oh my God, you can see my freckles really good. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so you can feel the burningness in the back of the nose, of the nasal mucosa. And I look like hell. Let me get into some light. So, of course, okay, a little bit better. I just look like hell. There's no prettiness. Okay. Anyway, I took off all my eyelashes right after I got sick. I didn't want it. I felt really bad. So the back of the nose, around time Thursday. So it took a few days for it to, I guess, the viral load to build up. And initially my son had tested negative, so I wasn't too worried, you know, because I was like, oh, it's just a cold, you know. And the sad thing about it is that we were out in the community. So during that time, we didn't think anything of it. Of course, I masked and everything. So where was I? Okay, so Thursday night, my husband, he started coughing really bad and complaining of muscle aches, and he started sweating and chills and shit like that. Remember, he was the only one in our group that didn't get boosted. He did get vaccinated, but he didn't get boosted. And so we thought, okay, well, oh shit. But you know, he's out in the community all the time with his work, so I didn't know for sure what it was. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, it's a cold. So I got scared. I went downstairs and slept on the couch. I was like, fuck that, this is different. He has a fever. And so the next morning, I tested him. And, oh, back up. So that Wednesday, I tested myself and it came back negative. So I'm thinking, okay, we're good, right? So that's why I slept downstairs, because I didn't know. I was like, well, okay, well, maybe he has something different. And so that Thursday, he stayed home from work, and I tested him with the rapid COVID test, and he came up, he was negative. No, he was positive. Damn. And that's part of the brain fog is part of the pathology of this COVID. So I'm all over the place. And so he tested positive for COVID, right? And it was right away. Like sometimes, like when you're testing someone for COVID, I took my nails off too. I took everything off. It's like, fuck that. I just didn't want anything on. You just, and these are my natural nails. I do have nails. Sometimes when you do the rapid COVID tests, what happens is that you have that control line. So you have that first line, the control, and then the second line, that if it pops up, the second line, that's letting you know that you're COVID positive, right? And if it comes up, you're positive. If it doesn't, then you're negative. So his line, as soon as the solution went through, that second line lit up. And I was like, oh shit, you're COVID positive. So at this time I'm thinking, okay, because we already tested, we're good. We just have some kind of funky cold going on. So I made me a little pallet on the couch and I slept. downstairs that Thursday night, you know, so he can be comfortable and have the bed and stuff like that. And my other rooms, y'all, I haven't even decorated yet. It's just time to decorate and buy furniture and extra stuff. But we've had so much other stuff to do with the house to where that was priority to us. So, a long story short, I stayed downstairs and I became very, very ill. I couldn't sleep. I was coughing up a lot of phlegm. Of course, the sore throat, you know, it got worse. So I went to the store, and the next day, not the next day, I'm lying. That was before I got sick. Because when I had found out my husband was sick, I went to the store and bought a whole bunch of cold medicine and stuff like that. So I took some cold medicine, and then the next day, Josh and I said, you know what, we need to retest. So we did. We retested, and we both had thin lines that popped up. That was saying that we were both COVID positive. I don't know if I'm going to post this damn video or not, but just be aware. I guess what I'm trying to tell you guys is that the BA2 variant is supposed to be a little bit more contagious than the initial Omicron variant. And I guess my COVID cherry has been popped, you know, because I lasted this long, the full 2 years without getting sick, and now that I have it. So as of present, I have mild symptoms right now. The cough is gone. I'm still experiencing stuffiness of nose. The fatigue is very real. I'm telling you. I mean, okay, so Thursday I was sick. And then Friday night going into Saturday night, I started to feel better. A whole lot better, actually, to where I was, you know, like I said, the house was a mess and stuff. I started straightening up and doing certain things. And, but then, what was it? Saturday, I was okay. Saturday morning. But Sunday morning, that fatigue hit me like a ton of bricks. It was like, sit your ass down. You need to go sit down somewhere. You need to go lay down somewhere. You need to rest. And I slept, I would say the majority of Sunday. I slept the majority of Sunday. And my appetite, so. I've been eating a lot of soups, a lot of crackers, you know, and just trying to drink fluids, not really drinking as much as I would like. I know I'm drinking a lot of teas, and some of the teas, because the green tea does have caffeine in it, so maybe I'm not as hydrated as I should be. So, you know, like I said, I am vaccinated, and I don't like the fact that there's so many boosters, so many shots that they're saying, and it's not preventing sickness, guys. I mean, it's not preventing you from getting the virus, but I do believe that it does help some stay out of the hospital. I really do believe that. And I'm still, you know, I'm still on the mend. This would be considered, they say, the first onset of symptoms. So my first onset of symptoms was Sunday, but I'm actually calculating the day that I was really sick, which was Thursday. So we're saying Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I'm going to be quarantining for at least 5 days. Away from everybody. Now, the only person in my house that does not appear to be sick, and I did test her for COVID and she popped up negative, was my mom. And we're trying to stay away from her, but we are her caregivers. My mother is blind, so we still have to somewhat care for her. So we're wearing our N95s around her, and she's primarily staying in her room. We're the ones. So she's fine with it, being in the room. So we have the bulk of the house, and she's, pretty much in her room. So, and to keep her safe, but she has a strong immune system, I believe. Anyway, I haven't came on here to talk to you guys for a while, and I just decided to just let you know about this this virus. It's a beautiful day today. Oh, happy Memorial Day. So this is how I'm spending my Memorial Day weekend. I don't think we're gonna have any barbecue today. And to be honest with you, I really don't want to eat that, so I probably will just order maybe I like Hawaiian barbecue. Maybe some Hawaiian barbecue, some chicken, and if that, I made some chicken and dumplings last night. It was really yummy. So you guys be safe out there. Remember to put your mask on and wash your hands. People are not doing that. Oh, I didn't tell you before I leave. About a week ago or so, we went to this authentic, it's kind of like a hole-in-the-wall type of restaurant. It's nothing fancy or anything like that. But their food is really good. They had a lot of good reviews. So we went in there, and I had got me some bandaga soup and tacos for my family. And I always wear my mask, especially when I go in. And we were picking up, so it wasn't like we were staying. So we were, we ordered, and we were waiting for food. And the gal, that was ringing us up, she says, well, the mask mandate was lifted. I said, yeah. I said, well, you may not know this. I said, but I am a public health nurse. And from, reports of the community and the hospitalizations, that the cases are going up in spite of we're still in the middle of the pandemic, and I just prefer to wear a mask. And so she looked at me like I was crazy, like I was the alien. So it's just very interesting how things are right now. It's like, okay, I won't tell you, a stranger, about not wearing a mask. And don't tell me about me wanting to wear one. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Have some drinks for me, because I can't drink right now. I'm going to make some COVID tea. And just rest. Probably lay down on the couch and... Oh, Stranger Things. That's what I'm watching right now. And continue to binge watch. I had to go back because it's been so long since I've seen it to catch up. And just rest. So, anyway, take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.